play some more blueprints. Thank you for being here, everybody. Nobody's here, but thank you. Oh, there was something I wanted to check out too. I saw something in the settings menu. Raw Fury. That sucks. I don't like the one red envelope being there because I don't feel like I deserve it. That's okay. Continuing on, we're gonna hopefully be able to do this with no spoilers, and if someone does spoil, then I'll ban them. Because it actually really made me angry last night. Now that I have that pinned message, hopefully people will know. I don't want to know about puzzles that I don't know about yet from you, because the game's gonna tell me. Probably, I assume. Let's keep going. I'm sure I'll stumble on it. Okay, let's grab this. Oh yes, we want... Yeah, that red envelope. So annoying. Okay. I'll just have to ignore it. We'll get all the other envelopes legit, right? Please. Shelter! Okay. So I set a safe in the shelter 2 nights ago to open now or something. I don't know how it works. This time lock safe. What? But I said March 30th, 8 o'clock. What do you mean it's not gonna open? I definitely set it to like 14 minutes ago. Maybe I set it to 9 o'clock? We'll be here for a little bit. Let's set it again. Yeah, March 30, 8 o'clock p.m. It's literally still says it right here, 8 o'clock p.m. It's 8:14 p.m. What do you mean? What do you mean it's March 30 at 8 o'clock p.m.? Okay, let's set it. Let's log into network first. Swan song. Password accepted. Okay. Come on, come on. Let me see. There's still a few things we have question marks. I forgot. Let's set the time lock safe for... It has to be at least an hour in advance, so we have to go to 10. Maybe... confirm. Unlock time confirmed. March 30, 10 o'clock p.m. Maybe I didn't confirm it. So it should be unlocked for 4 hours after 10 o'clock p.m. Unless there's a different... Unless there's a different calendar system in the game. Unless we're not supposed to go by actual time. Because there's a whole... The clocks... Is there a different calendar system in the game than what we do in real life? I have no idea. I guess we're gonna find out. We set it for 10 o'clock. That might actually make sense. And this one's found floor plans, which sucks. Hey, bright side! How are you? Tanaka-san, what's up? Do you know this game? Do you know Blueprints? Konnichiwa. Do we have any blessings? No, we don't have any blessings. Okay. Let's go this way. This game is addicting. Spare room is probably good. Yes, you know? Ooh. Did you play it? Solarium. Fuck yeah. We get a coin purse. Oh, what is the wording here? While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. So it does say the base of the 2 pillars. My God. So I could have got that way faster if I read it again. I knew that was where that hint was. There's some music sheets that I forget where they are. Let's go the other way. Parlor, we'll take the parlor. Okay, the statement on the white box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The gems are in the white box. So the gems could be in here, I think. Hey, Death Dealer, how are you doing? The statement on the white box is true. Death Dealer wants to collaborate? What do you mean? Are you playing this game too? Invite to a collab? Why? What's going on? Here, let's... And you're playing Date Everything? Wait, what's going on here? Why? I gotta accept. Hello? Is it just, do you just want a shared chat, or you just want... to help us both? Yeah, but if we're playing different games, I feel like it'll get confusing. I don't know, we'll see. Do I play Monster Hunter? Yes. No, I haven't played Monster Hunter. There's a guy who comes in, his name is Nocturnal. And he loves Monster Hunter. I think that the gems are in the blue box. That's what I'm gonna guess. I think the gems are in the blue box. We'll see. We'll see how it works, Death Dealer. We'll try it. If it gets too confusing, then I'll quit it. But who knows? Maybe it'll be fine. Gems are in the white box. I think they're in the blue box for some reason. I forget why. But I was a genius when I came up with that, wasn't I? Okay. We love observatory, but we need more gems. We don't want storeroom though, right? We could do storeroom, then go back and go north. The observatory is going to bring us that way anyway if we chose that. You know what? Let's go to observatory. The observatory gets so overpowered. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. And we get 1 gem. I was hoping we'd get a gem. Because once we have like 100 stars, we're going to be getting so many different constellations. Observatory is pretty nice. Corridor. Fuck. I guess we'll do corridor. That's kind of scary. Oh, we can redraw. Let's redraw, because that sucks. Plus 1 key for each bedroom in your house. That's a dead end, though. Pantry is also a dead end. We need to go dining room. You play Monster Hunter, Tanaka-san? We want the cloister, but except the cloister is fucking expensive. Oh, the flowers have gems. Oh, we should get more green rooms then. Oh, wow. Wow. Den seems pretty good to me. We get another gem. You enjoy playing Monster Hunter Wilds? Ooh, you've been playing lots of Ark Raiders. Yeah, I wonder if it goes by in-game time. Boiler room, office, pantry. That's just pantry. We have so much money. Maybe we should go to the commissary then. Oh, we can't go to the commissary. We have 0 keys. We can't go to the Great Hall. Guest bedroom, what? We've locked ourselves in. So let's head to the commissary, I guess. The only reason I want to go to the commissary now is because now there's like nothing else we can do. But, I think that what we can do is maybe buy an upgrade thing because we have the bomb shelter. If they have upgrade discs in the commissary, then we can still at least on the one time that I could use the discs, we do not have them. Okay. Ads www? That's okay. We're calling it a day. Poor shelter. That was a bad one. That was a bad run. We're gonna do a lot better this time, Tanaka-san. What's the furthest you've made it in this game, Tanaka? San? Let's see if we can get a blessing. We can get a blessing. The blessing of the chef. Maybe I should check the computer maybe it'll explain to me what a spread is, because I don't know what a spread is. Although, last time I had this blessing, there was one extra meal in the dining room. We have a telescope. Dark room isn't that bad. Ooh, especially when we get this from it. Nook, we want keys. We have gems already. I don't see anything yet. Let's head back. Let's go this way. What can we do here? Conference room, parlor. Conference room so that we can get through. And then we got the commissary. What items do we have? No data disk, no gems. We want a metal detector and we want a magnifying glass. Den is nice. A nursery might be fine here. Maybe we go with nursery. We got a gem from it. Because we haven't drafted any bedrooms yet. So yes, if we start drafting bedrooms now, then we'll gain a bunch of steps. And also, like we read, finding places to place dead ends early on makes it so that those dead ends are not in the drafting pool anymore. And people were saying don't draft passageway until you're at least 5 up. There we go, we got metal detector. Because, like, this would be a good place for a dead end, right here. But I got no dead end. Garage. Yes, we can go garage here. Or we go guest bedroom. Let's go guest bedroom. There's a magnifying glass. Okay, if we find a room that we can combine the magnifying glass. Let's go storeroom. Can't do parlor. We need to do chapel. We don't want to block ourselves off. Oh, we could do wine cellar. And then see what we get from the nook. It's not the smartest thing. Because we only have one way to go now, but we're getting rid of lots of dead ends. So who knows, maybe we'll get options that are... We're not drafting in this room. We're drafting this way. Okay, this is the only way we can go. You gotta give us something good. Fuck. And we're still screwed. They never want to give us the room that we want, do they? Well, that's the end of that. Call it a day. We're going through days so quickly now, aren't we? Day 33. Wait a second. Did Death Dealer... Oh. Okay. Whatever. Before I came out here. Thank you for the lurk delete. We're gonna go schoolhouse, I guess. Get the classrooms. Well, that's a lot of ghosts. You made a little ghost pyramid. Cute elite for the pyramid of ghosts. Dude, it's a little triangle. Pyramids are triangle. Triangles. Let's read the puzzle. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. One of the other boxes contains gems. One of the other statements is false. Well, this one's false. If it's both of the other boxes contain gems, both of the other statements is false. So this one's true. Because if you... they will both be false. If they will both be false, one of the other statements is false. Both of the other statements are false. Yeah, that would be false if this is true. But that doesn't mean that these aren't true. One of the other boxes contains gems. I'm stumped on this one. One of the other boxes contains gems. Oh! I think it's the white box. If I'm wrong... Hey, Dimples, how are you? Where are we at today? We're doing good. Right before stream, I uploaded those emotes, so they probably aren't there yet. Oh, they are? The first time I uploaded emotes, it took like days for them to approve it. Oh my goodness. That took like less than an hour. Crazy. Okay, we're trying the white box here. That one took some thinking. I was sitting here for a little bit. How are you doing, Dimples? We are... The way that we're doing this, I'm using a strategy where near the beginning, I'm going to use more riskier rooms so that if we make it past the first part, then most of the rooms later on will be like rooms that have like 4. I mean, it's riskier to do, but at least we'll get trapped at the beginning and we won't make it all the way to the end before we get trapped, right? That's what we're doing today. You're all ready? You had a long day of work? Me too, but I don't work tomorrow. And that makes me feel good. Okay, we'll go do Nook. And we'll go this way. We want classroom. We also want library, don't we? But we really want classroom. This is grade 1. We want to get to grade 8. I know this is like a different thing. We probably won't be able to get to grade 8. If we're trying. This is probably something that would be best to do when I'm not trying to get to room 46. But, whatever. We can see how far we can get. This is a great place for a dead end. Let's do a storeroom. I think it's because you're an established streamer, not a newbie. The same thing happened to me. One of mine took a week to get approved. Now most of my new ones went right through. Ooh. I'm an established streamer. That makes me, very important in the Twitch website, doesn't it? They're like, oh, wow, Brim uploaded new emotes. We need to get those approved immediately, or else our stocks are going to plummet. Is that what's going on? Is that the thoughts? Okay, let's go this way. Oh, classroom. Classroom. Maybe we will get to grade 8. Love my announcement. Well, yeah. I don't know. Last night, that Z guy, I didn't even realize until after the stream how mad I was. I looked up how you're actually supposed to figure out the telescope thing, and there's a note that you read that tells you in one of the rooms. There's a note that you read that tells you that there's a secret floor plan in the telescope. And I'm like, well, why couldn't I have found that myself? And then I got really mad after thinking about it. And I was like, maybe I should have rules for this one, because like I shouldn't even be like, because I didn't have any rules. Now I put everywhere, like no spoilers, like, because yeah, I like when there's people who haven't played the game before and they are also like trying to maybe solve the puzzles at the same time. Then it feels like a group effort. But I don't like when someone who knows all the puzzles just comes and starts telling me stuff. That did not make me feel good at all. But yeah, I didn't realize how big the things he was telling me were. Like, he told me how to get one of the envelopes, and it's on the pause menu now that I have one of the envelopes and I get rid of it. It's a badge of shame. I didn't even actually get it myself. But you know what? We're gonna get all the other envelopes legit, and we're gonna feel good about those ones. Totally get that. Yeah. But I didn't really have it spelled. Some people really need it. That's why lots of streamers will have like no spoilers and everything. I usually don't care, but I realize that this game, I think you have to care a little more. When even if you have like my mindset, because my mindset is generally, even if you tell me, like, if you spoil a story for me, if the game or the movie or whatever, or the book is actually worth playing or watching or reading, then by telling me like one thing that happened in it is probably not going to like ruin it for me. But when it comes to like, especially since they're probably like really good, really well written, really well, even if I know something's going to come, I might still like cry about it or have an emotional reaction to it depending on how it's written. So if it's really good, then it shouldn't matter too much, even though I would rather go in blind. But you know, sometimes people, you know, you never know what's going to happen. I don't mind as much if people spoil me on things. But with a puzzle game, I'm having like so much fun just discovering things and finding things, and yeah, it feels like a different thing. And yeah, like when someone spoiled a movie or something for me, I never felt that mad as I did last night. But yeah, we're here, we're gonna have fun. Yeah, the 8 is sideways. I did notice that. It's an infinity symbol. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, infinity, 9, 10. It feels like you're not solving the puzzle then. It feels like someone just came in, they saw, it's like, oh, I didn't even play the game. You handled it well, though? That's okay. That's good. Classroom. Den. Commissary. Commissary leads right back. Let's redraw. Let's redraw. Oh my god, classroom. We're gonna get all the we're gonna get to grade 8. Came and took the controller away from you. Yeah, and I could have like obviously I did. The other thing is I didn't have to do the things he was saying, but I wasn't like, because we were blocked off, and I thought maybe he's helping us get unblocked, but he got us to puzzles that I don't even need to know about yet. Literally, the only thing at the start is you have to get to room 46. And then after you get to room 46, it's a roguelike. I don't know exactly what happens, but I played other roguelikes. Like, they keep moving the goalposts, right? So that's what, and I know that the fucking red envelope thing, I saw a glimpse of the red envelopes in the fortune telling machine, and like that led me to believe, okay, this is something that's going to happen deep into the game, like well after room 46. So right when I saw that I found a red envelope by following him, I was like, oh shit, I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Okay, so we've been to grade 3 before, maybe we can make it to grade 4. Redraw. Can we just keep redrawing till we get nothing but classrooms? West Wing hallway is actually pretty safe. Let's do West Wing hallway, because it can only show up on the West Wing anyway, and most of the West Wing ones go straight. Ooh. Let's just pantry. You just notice it's the lavatory, not laboratory? There is a laboratory! The lavatory is a red room, and the red rooms are bad. The lavatory, as far as I know, who knows, there might be puzzles associated with it, but it's a red room and it's a dead end. So I'm kind of assuming that there's no puzzles associated with it. We'll see, though. We'll see. It's just a washroom. It's just a washroom and a dead end. That's what I'm assuming. But who knows? I could be wrong. Okay, let's go north on the West Wing. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Veranda. Okay, cool. And that goes straight through. We could do a closet, but I don't want to do a closet. We got a gem for our troubles. We can do a garage, I guess. Or not. We'll have 6 keys if we do a garage. Come on, let's do a garage. How will you know unless you go? Do the red room? Do it? Well, I've been there before. It was just a washroom. There probably is some sort of puzzle that has to do with it, but it's not going to help me get to room 46. From what I've heard, you don't even really need to do most of the puzzles at all to get to room 46. It's like very minimal. We've already figured out how to open the antechamber. I don't know how to get into room 46, but I'm sure if we get into the antechamber, which we've never been able to do, even though we've opened it, hopefully we'll find something then. There was a key in the garage. I did grab 3 keys, I thought. Maybe, oh, I only have 5. Maybe I missed one. Look at all those steps I just wasted because I missed one of the keys. We'll find more steps, don't worry about it. Secret passage is what we want. Do we want a purple room? I usually like green room. Let's blame it on chat lag. Nope, nope. It was my fault. Courtyard, aquarium, special cost bypass. Let's go. There's a shovel. There's a key. There's a lever. Okay, we want a greenhouse. We want a greenhouse. A worthless old shoe, not worth picking up. Okay. The veranda makes items more likely to appear in green rooms. Yeah, okay, that's why there was so many items. That makes sense. Library we like. We want the library. I think we've read all these books. It'll probably give us a chance to buy a bookstore here. Oh, it usually lets us buy a bookshop. Fuck. We can do the wine cellar and then go the other way through the aquarium. Why are we getting so many red rooms? Let's do the dark room. Fuck me. This room's scary. Let's hope we don't box ourselves in here. Well, that was nice. Let's call it a day. The days are going to go by so fast now, but we're making riskier moves at the beginning so that when we get to the end, there's a much higher chance that we'll get rooms that will lead us to the antechamber that we want. Because that dark room's a pretty high-risk room, from what I've seen. Every single time I do it, I almost always get a dead end. Maybe I shouldn't use the dark room unless there's another area that is already branched off from. Trading post. That's interesting to me. Like, we've used the trading post here, but we've never actually used it because we have no items. Oh, and I think that if we use that glass lighter, then we'll be able to blow up this wall or something. With this dynamite, maybe? Maybe there's a secret passage this way, because we can't pick up the dynamite. Well, there's dynamite there, and it said something in the drafting book about being able to blow stuff up if you can light it. So I got a feeling the glass flame, or whatever the heck it was. We don't got to worry about classrooms this time. Let's check out this planetarium, though. Let's see what it does. This is the secret room that we got from Buddy. Star schedule. Survey of constellations observed at Mount Holly Observatory. Oh. Oh, so for the first 25. We already have 24. So tomorrow there's going to be the Twins, the Slice, Southern Cross, Farmer's Apple, and Clavis. From Buddy, yeah. So 29 is the first appearance of both Diamondus Minor and Major. 40 is 7 different constellations observed in a single night. 50 new constellations spotted. Ooh, one that isn't in the book. Interesting. And is that literally all that this room is? It says if you call it a day in the planetarium, you gain 2 stars, but I don't even know why I'd want to gain 2 stars. No, just kidding. I read that later in the game, like way later in the game, I got a bit spoiled. That you're able to use the stars as currency for something. I don't know. You see, this room is meant for... So that's why you'd want more stars. You see? This room isn't meant for yet. I didn't need it yet. Now it's fucking in my draw, fucking... Jesus Christ. That's annoying. And it's a dead end. How does he think that's helping me? It's a dead end. And I was looking it up. I was like, is there a way that I can go back and... why do I want a dead end that I can't even... that has no real use for me yet at this point in the game? I don't want dead ends. I don't understand. Maybe he was trolling. Maybe he was trolling. Okay. There's a whole bunch today, according to that book. The slice. Room with 4 doors are more common today is sick. Someone trolling our sweet Brim makes me upset. I don't know if he was trolling. Like, if you're able to use the stars as currency at some point in the game for something, then that room is good at that point, but we're not even there. It's a useless room that's a dead end. That's why I'm like kind of weight room. We have to go. I want to go Rotunda, but we don't have the gems for it. So I guess we're just gonna lose half our steps without even having to run to the garage. Secret passage. The green ones are good for getting the ante-room open, because 2 of the green puzzles are ante-room. Morning room. Tomorrow you will start with 2 gems. Ooh. I'm okay with that. I mean... Oh, we still have a way we can go in the weight room. Terrace is really good though, too. Fuck. Morning room. I've never had this before, though. When in doubt, draft the room that you've never had before. Maybe there's new clues. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation for his niece and presumptive heir. The much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. There we go. There we go. That's where you learn that. Definitely. I guess you could have learned it from that family tree that we saw, but Simon wasn't on it. So the mother who wrote the book, The Red Prince, and the bird, the Swimbird, that is Simon's mother. So it's the character's mother. So she's the one who went missing. So there's kind of a big like mystery. Oh, your mother is missing, and that's really interesting, and especially how you don't even know that, and then it kind of unravels. Like, oh wow. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. November 5th. Okay. Is there no items in here? Upgrade disc. We need to find a. Okay. We need to get a room with a computer in it. That's all that matters now. Upgrade disc. Give me an office. Give me an office. Closet. Let's get 2 items from the closet. Okay. Okay. This is the only way we can go. Give me a computer. Exactly what I asked for. Okay, let's upgrade a room. Hell yeah. If we lose after this, then whatever. Upgrading rooms is so good. Okay. What are we upgrading? What do we get? What do we get? Because these are permanent upgrades. Oh, we're upgrading a dead end, but whatever. Closet data has been found on this upgrade disc. We'll have the chance to permanently enhance this room. Okay, so what can we do it? 2 items plus 1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. Plus 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. Plus 4 extra items. Oh, 0 items in the empty closet. It becomes a red room. But it's plus 4 extra items if drafted adjoined to a red room. And I think I like this, because red rooms are so goddamn common, and they generally have lots of, like, entry points, right? Like, this would be the least, but, like, the only problem is that if it's not attached to a red room, then it is 0 items. So maybe the bedroom closet, because at least it'll always have 2 items, and then if we attach it to a bedroom. The big problem with the bedroom one is that most of the bedrooms only have like 1 exit. Most of the bedrooms are dead ends. There's the guest bedroom and one of the other bedrooms, but those ones only have 2 doors, which means you're going to have to make the bedroom a dead end no matter what if you want to get the bedroom closet. Fuck. Hallway is the safest. Hallway is the safest, but you only get 1 extra item. That's the reason why it's the safest. You only get 1 extra item because it's the safest thing you could do. Bedrooms don't sound too good. Bedrooms give you more steps, so they're really good if you're placing like a dead end. But for the most part, bedrooms are bad if you're trying to make any progress. Hallway closet. I really would. Plus 1 extra item if drafted to join to a hallway. I think we might have to go for hallway closet. Just because I don't like the idea of going to a closet and it having 0 items if it's not attached to a red room. But then again, I could just draft something else if it's not attached to a red room. I usually don't even draft the closet anyways. Let's go red! Red room! Red room! That's better than the bedroom, and it'll give us 4 items. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. Parlor, Great Hall. We have some keys. I really don't want an archive, though. We need a dining room. Or we could do a storeroom and then go the other way through security. It's dangerous, but we get rid of another dead end. I was hoping we could upgrade a better room than a closet. I like it when you get like a hallway and then it's like, oh, there'll be an extra key in this hallway, and it's like, yes. A spare room. I guess we're going spare room here. We're going bedroom here. Or we could go terrace, but then we might not actually get the door. You feel like I'm doing better on this day? Oh god. We'll see, we'll see. Let's go north, let's go north. We have like no steps, I just realized. Oh, because we lost half our steps in the weight room. That's why. We have car keys. The garage only shows up on like the other side of the house. I think that we won't get to the end here specifically because of how many steps we have left. Like that weight room really screwed us. But we can see what we can find. Maybe we can find a room we've never found before. We could do the rotunda. Cloister costs 3 gems. Corridor is always left unlocked. Let's go cloister. Did I get the shovel? I don't think I got the shovel. That was the last run. There were like gems in there last time. Made sure you grabbed both, huh? I always gotta grab both. Unless I forget. We're talking about the Nook, I think. There's key here. Let's see if we can get back to the Great Hall through here. Courtyard, courtyard. No, well, the archives. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I don't think we're winning here. Yes, I remember. That's where I first found out that she went missing. Okay, since we came in from there, we know that this one way over here on the other side is going to have an item in it. Maybe it'll have a room upgrade disc and we'll get a better room upgrade than a closet. The very first room upgrade disc I ever found was behind one of these doors in the Great Hall. Okay. That sucks. It was the other side. It was the other side. Okay. It really doesn't matter. We're dead now anyways. We're dead. We're exhausted. The weight room sucks so bad. We wouldn't have been exhausted there if it wasn't for the weight room. We've got to not get the weight room again. Okay, closet is only worth it if it's connected to a red room now. I really want to get a pool so that I can get another, Does it take so many steps? The weight room takes half of your steps. Whatever your steps are when you create the weight room, it'll take half your steps at that point in time. So yeah, at that time it took like 22 steps, I think. I think it said minus 22. Because it's a red room. I guess we go tool shed. A large battery pack. Oh, I like the lockpick. Sometimes it will open a locked door. Sometimes it won't, but we seem to be getting a lot more keys these days, so last time we had the lockpick, we didn't even really need to worry about keys. So hopefully that same thing happens. Oh, and because of that room we got yesterday, I forgot we start with 4 gems today. That's awesome. I like that. I like starting with 4 gems. Maybe today is the day. We got lockpicks, we got gems. Everything is just a door to the left, so I say we go billiard room, because that always gives us cool keys. If we can figure out the darts puzzle. 1. 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 divided by 8 is 2? Ooh, whoa! That's new. I think that means that you square the number you're subtracting. Or you square after you subtract it. Let's try that. 11 minus 8 is going to be 3. And then 3 times 3 is 9. So does the square, that's just where you do that in the equation? Are we 9? Yes. Okay, so 18 minus 16 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Wow. And it's just a stupid silver key. That's okay. That's okay. we can save the silver key. Upping our math skills? Yeah, the puzzles get harder every time. And apparently there's a lot of them. Boudoir. There's got to be a finite amount, though. I wonder if it just loops. I don't know. Apparently there's a lot of them. Maybe we'll never know. Maybe we'll never know what happens at the end of that den. Everything wants to go to the right. I say we keep den because that's 3. We want to keep like as many 3 rooms. Let's do pantry because it's got coins and gives us steps. We get 4 items from the walk-in closet, and then I think that's pretty good. We get the running shoes, which helps save steps. We get a key. We get a coin purse. We get a gem. Beautiful. I know that there's a puzzle that has something to do with these chess pieces that are lying around, but I have not found the puzzle. Empty closet. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Let's go storeroom. On the first 2 levels, we should try to see if we can get through with only dead ends or rooms that only have 2 entrances. Like the Nook here. Give us 2 keys. Make sure we get both of them. Yeah, the room upgrades can sometimes be good, but I don't know. I guess it depends on the room, because how do you even get a room upgrade for a closet to be good? We have to choose the corridor. Even though the corridor is sick, we gotta take it out of the rotation or else we'll be trapped. We don't want planetarium. We gotta pick the drawing room. Any items? No items. Let's head west. Bedroom. Bedroom sounds good. If only it was bedroom closet. No, that would, we want to go north here. Let's go commissary. Let's see what's for sale. Gems. Buy them out of gems. Okay, we have 8 gems, 4 keys. Nothing can stop us except for this. View inventory. Let's go with security. I found items lying on this table before, but it doesn't look like that's a thing here. Let's go south. I say aquarium. Get some coffee for some energy? Maybe I do need some coffee. It's kind of late, though. I'll be back doing this tomorrow when I don't have to work. I was at work all day. Aquarium. This door is locked. Use. Office. We like office. We really like office. Payroll has already been run for this week. Any day next week starting on Monday. I need a calendar. How do I know what day it is? Because I'm starting to think that the vault that is in the Fallout shelter doesn't open based on what time I am at. It opens based on what time it is in game. We'll see, though. We'll see after 10 o'clock. I wish that was a good place for a secret passage. Pool? Yes. Yes, because now that I understand a little more how the pump room works, I would like to have access to the pump room, please. And then we can maybe drain the water from the fountain outside, and then we'll be able to go down that staircase, which would be sick. That's the end of what we've got here, though. I always think that's a shovel. Music room. I love the music room. No! I was hoping that it would give me the key that I like. Denoted in verse. Observatory. Sure. Please don't give us Draxus. I don't think Draxus is any of these. We got Diamondus Major. We got Clavis the Key. And we got... Apples are good today. Okay. Today is all about gems. We love gems. Secret passage. Oh, it still sucks as a secret passage. And the chapel's a dead end. Oh god, did we just dead end ourselves? We have no way to re-roll. We have so many gems, we have so many keys. And we can't flip. If we can flip this chapel. Chapel does have 3 exits, but look at the floor plan. When I go over the chapel there, those 3 exits, one goes to the security room, which doesn't connect. Even if it did, even if it connected to the security room or the office, we'd still be blocked off. The side that doesn't have a door is the side that's facing outward. That's why if we were able to flip the chapel, then we'd be able to make it out. But we can't. Well, we didn't get the right key that we wanted anyways. Call it a day, call it a day. Just figuring out how to get to the antechamber is pretty crazy. Day 36. Maybe we can go get a blessing. We don't have our extra 2 gems. We don't have our extra 2 gems. Okay. Trading post, root cellar. Hopefully we get a shovel. If only there was a shovel in here every time, that would actually make that room 10 times better. Especially with all the dig spots that are in that room already. Thanks for using the new emotes. And yes, I put them as follower emotes because I don't have any more room in the subscriber only emotes. But I needed some more follower emotes anyway. Commissary. Commissary, what items? Gems. Lots of gems. We should come back here when we have more money. I need some animated ones too. Yep, I got no animated ones. Mailroom. Okay, I've been neglecting the mailroom. And I think that I should be using the mailroom more. Because apparently there's like letters you can get from people and stuff. Because I think Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly, how's it going in that big house? Like, apparently you actually get mail on some days and stuff, and we have not been coming here. Oh, there's a safe deposit key that we can find in. Oh, I found an item that's like a safe deposit. Okay, it's for one of these. I thought it was for the locker room, which I also have not found once, but I've found this before. Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. I figured out the puzzle from the email. That's probably what it's talking about there. The email you can read in the office. I already figured this out. I never even saw this. Now I'll understand exactly how it works because I kind of figured out how to get the colors that I wanted. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6. That would have helped me so much because I knew from one of the hints that in order to get a white indicator light, I needed all 6 of them to be purple. And that was the only way to get a white one, and you needed a white one for the... Press any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Yeah. I kind of figured this all out by myself. This is how we unlocked the place that gives us 2 gems every morning. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravane to senders. He no longer is employed with our staff. So Sinca Co. is the company. Okay. So the way that this room works, I believe, is that on the day after we draft it, if we draft it again, then we get mail. I did it on like the first day, I think, and then I haven't drafted it once since. A package will be delivered here the day after draft. Yeah. Security would be good just in case we get an upgrade disc, then we'll definitely have a computer. I'll only do a few more runs today. Tomorrow I'll come back and do a lot longer. I'm very tired today. I don't even know why I'm so tired. Conference room. Whatever. That sucks, but whatever. Are there any items in here? No items. Ads? Yes, there's ads. TurboTax? I love TurboTax. This box is empty. There are 2 empty boxes. Yes, that's true. That's true. There are 2 true boxes. I think the box that says this box is empty is the one that has the gems in it. Because I think the other 2 boxes are true. Amazing. Okay. Laboratory, then we can make an experiment. Oh, I thought that was a item there. And now we have another computer as well. Kimberly Thompson, that's where I saw the name Kimberly Thompson. So Kimberly Thompson is the one who worked at the lab here. We already figured out this whole puzzle. This has to do with this periodic table here. And we had to connect this room to the boiler room. And we had to get the boiler room puzzle go. It was pretty crazy. I don't even know how we can't get good enough RNG to get into the fucking antechamber, but we got good enough RNG to do this puzzle already. This is how we unlock that room with the computers, where I do not know how to even use it. Let's set up an experiment. Each time you find some trash while digging, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. That sounds diabolical. But aquariums are pretty good for not getting stuck. That was a long, let's see. That was a long ad break. I'm glad to hear you're back, though. I guess we do West Wing Hall just to get out of here. You see, we filled up the whole bottom row. Buddy would be proud. Does this tell us what our experiment is? Yes. This is not a red room. Ooh, workshop is really good. Here's 8. Stones. Stones. Okay, so we're just missing the 5 music sheet. Find among the white under 2 stones. Find among the white something under 2 stones. We just need the 5th one. Oh, and I almost missed the sledgehammer. C. That had an R on it before. I don't think I can combine anything. Oh, sledgehammer plus battery pack? Plus something else. Okay, okay. Fine. Fine. Was that a C or a horseshoe? That's a horseshoe. But it's also a C. You're right that it does look like a horseshoe, though. The true box does not always contain the prize. Well, yes, of course. Of course it does not always contain the prize. Okay, let's keep going. If we use garage, we are stuck. We need Nook. Okay, what are we doing here? Passageway, are we on the 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we shouldn't use passageway yet. Pantry. Courtyard is good. It feels like the red empty closet is popping up a lot more ever since I made it a red room. It feels like red rooms are common. It feels like red rooms are more common than the other types of rooms, which I guess makes sense. But I just wish that they weren't. Give me a shovel. We got lots of gems. I would love the observatory, but that puts us in a dead end. Same with the boudoir. The only thing that doesn't is the chapel. So let's do the chapel. We got to do the hallway. Passageway. We're still only 4, but we can do the observatory. And hopefully it'll give us cool stuff. I think that's Draxor. We do not want Draxor. But we want this. The sale. Everything's 50% off today. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. We don't want Draxor. Draxor sucks. Okay. Give me a bookstore. Den. Den's good. Den's good. Use I like bedroom. There. Bedroom there makes sense. Patio here makes sense. No, it doesn't. Then I'd have to run back to the courtyard. Maybe dining room? Maybe not dining room, though. God damn. Let's just go with bunk room. There's usually items lying around in here. Look at all those bananas. And is there coins? Sometimes there's coins. It's like a messy kid's room, so there's usually multiple items lying around in here, from what I've noticed. And this hamster. We are finally on the 5th floor, which means passageway is fine. It's good. 3 aquariums have been added to the draft pool. Perfect. This isn't one of the ones where I got the key card, did we? We do have a security room. And a utility closet. Okay, we're going to waste a lot of steps here. We should, whenever we get a security room, just from now on, always set it so that when the key card system is off, the doors are open. That way we don't have to backtrack like we're doing right now. Waste so many steps. At least we put the bedroom there. This will be the first time we get to test if this works. Because I haven't actually been able to test if it works. It's just an idea that I've had. Key cards. Sorry, you dozed off? That's okay, that's okay. It's not too interesting anyways. Return to security key card system settings. When they're in offline, we want them to be unlocked, I think. And then set security level to high so that we can get more unlocked doors. To high. Confirm setting. There we go. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. It's something I've been thinking about for a little. Oh, and I should have fucking turned on the dark room. Well, we're not coming all the way back here. That'll be too many steps. It's too late to turn on the dark room. Should have thought about that before. It works! Oh my god, I love it. Dining room? This is the perfect place for a dining room. Yeah, we can open the door without a key card when we set it like that. Did you... If you go to the back of the foundation, you can bring the elevator down. Oh my god, if we get in the foundation right now, oh my god, oh my god. We still have to, get 2 good draws here. And knowing my luck, it's probably not going to work, but at least we figured that out. If we make it into the foundation, okay, come on. Library. There's a map here. I don't have a shovel. Yeah, we're not going back for that with no shovel. Yes, this is the story, Dimples, that Marion Marigold wrote that was... It's a children's book, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's good for children. December 12. Okay. And that's how we figure out. That's how we figure out what day it is. From the library books. Okay. There's a safe. There's a time-locked safe in the... what's it called? There's two Simons? Well, I already got this book out. So, Dimples, there's a time-locked safe in... what's it called? The Fallout Shelter. And at first I thought that the date that you were setting and the time for it to open was like real time. So I set it for today at 8 o'clock p.m. like 2 nights ago. And I got there at 8 o'clock. And right now I have it set for 10 o'clock p.m. today. But I think that it actually has to be the time in the game. So we can see what the date is. So today it's December 12th here. The library is how... I was wondering, how do I even know what date it is in the game? So December 12th. Okay, and we can keep track now. We can keep track. Right? It's December 12th. Tomorrow it'll be December 13th, right? It's not going all over the place. Let's read the book. Yeah, this is a good book. I already read it, but you weren't here. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again, and I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That's pretty depressing for a kid's book. That's what I thought when I read that. What do you think, Dimples? If you ever had a kid, would you say, "Hey, swimbird"? This is sad. Yeah, I know. It's like the saddest kid's book ever written. Okay, we want to go to the foundation, though. Okay, December 12th. We'll keep that in mind. Okay. Yes! Bookshop. We'll go to the foundation. We'll see what's at the elevator. I don't think we can buy a book for 3 cents. Yeah, no, 10 is the lowest. Maybe there'll be stuff in the elevator. Oh, God. Dimples. Look at this. Maybe this is room 46. Maybe this is the real room 46. Maybe we don't need to get in the antechamber. Jesus. What's down here? I can't look at the map. We got that. There's a disc here. A floor plan upgrade disc. This looks like a creepy basement. Probably is. Probably is. What is this? Elevator. What? What happens if I press this? Does it go up? What? The basement door is locked. The key does not fit. We haven't solved this yet. We need a specific key. Press it, then get in the elevator. Well, it's not lit up, so I feel like we need power or something. That's where they keep the hostages. Well, I'm happy that we made it down here. And we found an upgrade. Both the laboratory and the security room are so far away. I don't know if I have enough steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's exactly the amount of steps that I have, though. Oh, but the bedroom might save us. We have to walk through a bedroom on the way, and that gives us 2. So yeah, so that's cool to know how to get down there, but we're gonna need a special key or something. I don't know how to get yet. Of course they wouldn't make it that easy. Okay, we should be able to just make it back to the security room. And if we can just make it back to the security room, then we should be able to upgrade. And that's what I'm going to do. That seems like the safest thing for me to do right now, because we have not unlocked an antechamber door. And it's just that simple. Even if we go towards the antechamber, we're not going to be able to get in. So let's bet on making a room better. Gotta make sure I'm going the wrong way, because I can't waste a single step. I think it's straightforward from here. Let's go! Okay, we're gonna do one more run, and then I'll end stream. What are we upgrading? Courtyard. Okay, what can we do? +2 gems is good. Courtyard is always unlocked when it becomes a hallway. Courtyard. That's funny. So 5 dig spots I don't really care about, because I never have a shovel. If I had a shovel more often, I'd want 5 dig spots. +2 gems is always good. Courtyard is always unlocked. That means that it's obviously I'll never have to use a key when going through the courtyard. And there are ways that I can add courtyards so that there can be multiple courtyards, which would also be good with +2 gems. Courtyard always left unlocked. I'm between these two. Fuck 5 dig spots. But courtyard or courtyard? As quarry? Courtyard is always left unlocked. I think gems are better. Yes. Give me things. I mean, 2 gems is better than possibly losing 1 key, I guess. I don't know. Okay. That's it. That's it for the day. We'll do one more run. And then this probably isn't the one that's going to win, but who knows. Yesterday I was actually trying so hard. Today I'm just so tired that I'm barely thinking about it, so I highly doubt we're going to make it. Yesterday I got really close too. Yesterday I was really thinking hard about what I was doing. I think tomorrow will be the day that we get to room 46. Or at least the antechamber. Yeah, I don't even care about room 46 at this point. If I can't prove that I can even make it to the antechamber, then what kind of gamer am I? It was December 12th? I set it for 10 o'clock, which is in a few minutes. So I can show you. So December 13th is today then, right? Is there a clock in here? The clocks are all back at the fucking... There's no clock in here, but there's a clock in the front hallway. So this is the time lock safe. Does this tell me what time it is? No click on computer? I already clicked on computer. I'm gonna go find out what time it is in the house. And then set it for December 13th. There was a clock right in the first room, right? Yes. So it's about 8 in the morning. We'll set it for 10 a.m. on December 13th. And then we'll come back here and we'll watch the clock, just that we know exactly when. I mean, it would make sense, though, to be the time in the game, right? December 13th, 10 a.m. confirmed. I always double check. Okay. It has to be at least 1 hour in the future. That's the reason why it has to be 10 and not 9. Okay, so now we get to watch paint dry. Oh god. Oh, I couldn't play some ads right now. Go get some water. While we wait for this, I'll be right back. Still. It's okay. We can run around in this room. I don't want to run out of steps, is the problem. That's why. I don't want to be running around and then get too far in and then realize I don't have enough steps to get back to the shelter. Because it takes like 3 steps even from running outside to get to the shelter. Like I've ran in and out twice and I've already used 12 steps. So we're just going to stay here. Just because if I figured this puzzle out, then I'll be pretty happy about it. We can end the stream with a puzzle solved by me, not by someone else a long time ago. Someone who probably used a guide anyways. God damn. Okay, 1 hour, you guys. Look at this guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. This is a bust statue of the guy who wants us to do our stuff. Who's this? That's not the same guy. He doesn't have a mustache. Or a bow tie. This guy wears a normal tie. The guy over here is a bow tie. I don't know who this guy is. Who's this guy? Hashtag back. We're just looking at this room in detail now. I like this painting. That house looks like it's upset, terrified, crying. I was just saying, if you're back from ads now, and that's what you mean by welcome back, I was just saying that if this is the last run, like I said it would be, and this puzzle, if this is how you solve the puzzle, what I'm doing right now, I'll be happy that we got to end the stream with at least one puzzle solved. Because going down the elevator, that's not good enough. Opening a weird lockbox on my own? Ooh. I guess it depends what's in the lockbox. If it's just like more allowance or something, maybe if it gives us more steps. If it's a red envelope, that would be crazy too. If I got my own red envelope today. Ooh. It's gonna be probably about another... It seems like an hour in this game is about 10 minutes in real life, I think. That's what it seems like. Maybe like 8 minutes? I don't know, but... At least it's not an actual hour, eh? We still have Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Spades here. These pictures never change. So many of the pictures around the mansion, they always change. These ones are always the same. Open only in the event of my death. I have been interested in these birds over here too. Birbies. Just like real life, it feels like barely any time has passed since I last looked at the clock. Does anybody know any good jokes? Shadow, you got any good jokes while we're waiting? Well, now that you asked, I don't. My mind goes blank when I have to think of something on the spot. Oh. Well. We got so much time left. You're gonna spin around. What about, Yeah, I can't think of any jokes either. No jokes. I'm not a funny person. I don't know jokes. One of my high school classmates is a comedian now. She did striptease dressed as Netanyahu the other day. That was fun seeing the pictures on Instagram. What do sweet potatoes go to sleep in? They're yammies. That's a pretty good one, Shadow. You just come up with them off the top of your heads. This is riveting. You are getting sleepy. You get hypnotized. When I close my eyes, you will snap your fingers. Ready? Okay, we've got less than 10 minutes in game now. We don't have to be there when it opens. It said that it stays open for 4 hours after the time that you set, so... I've literally had you tab most of your stream, and I'm just stopping in before I go to bed. Hey, Marilyn, how are you? Well, don't be hypnotizing me. Yeah, we have to wait for this to get to 10 o'clock. I think we have to wait for this to get to 10 o'clock. I don't know. I could be doing this puzzle wrong. But I think once it gets to 10 o'clock, we're able to go and do something and solve a puzzle. But I could be wrong. That's why we're sitting here waiting. We're very close to 10 o'clock, though. Thank you very much for dropping by, Marilyn, though. Thank you. But I'm about to end stream as well. Ooh, and that's a first-time chat. This is going to be the last run. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Let's go see if it's open. Let's go see if I solve this puzzle, or if I, still don't know what I'm talking about. You do everything wrong? I do everything wrong, but maybe I did it right this time. You believe in me? We're gonna get here and it's gonna be locked still, I bet. Okay. Opened! It is a red envelope! There we go, I got my own red envelope. I got my own red envelope, you guys. Nobody gave me any hints. You guys saw that? I figured it out. We got a gem. This is number 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. Yes, I do think that the uncle has something to do with the disappearance. Yes! Let's have the party emotes. Oh, I don't have the... Oh my god, okay. Good to end stream. Yes. Great note to end stream. The uncle is a disappearer. Previous page. Okay, 7. So we found 4. Well, someone else found 4 for us, but I found 7. I found 7. And it. Oh, was that supposed to be a pun, Dimples? It's a good note. It's a good note to end the stream. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And while I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior. I love you, Jesus! Thank you, Shadow! Has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. We ran out of Rice Krispies! Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances. A conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. Oh yeah, there were newspapers about there was a ruby crown stolen from a museum. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Maybe our mother is alive still. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land, I pray one day to find her merry and safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. There was that little gold thing beside the other letter in the other vault, too, wasn't there? Okay. And now we have a second one. There's 8 of them, but the fortune teller told us that we'd only find 7 of them. Okay, let's go use up our steps and wander around the place and see if we can find anything before we end. I really don't think we're getting to the antechamber here, but we'll see if we stumble upon anything. It's entirely possible, but it's probably going to be pretty quick. I'm not worried about not blocking myself in here. We're just gonna see what rooms we can get. Let's do an experiment. Why not? Why not? What experiments can we do? Each time you unlock or bypass a security door, each time you eat an apple. Like, if I had a shovel and like lots of things, most of the time you find trash. We want to add permanently 1 gold to our allowance, and we want to do this as much as we can. But I don't think, maybe we can do each time we eat an apple. And then maybe we can find a pantry and get an apple. Maybe. That's all we're looking for at this point is a pantry. Security's good. Courtyard's good. We get 2 gems from the courtyard now. Always good. Pantry. Oh no, not the pantry. No, yes, it is the pantry. The pantry always has the apple or fruit. Okay, there we go. We get 1 to our allowance. So we'll have 9. There are better rules that help you get more allowance. One time I found a rule that I was able to get like a lot of allowance money really quick. Let's go in the nook. Commissary. And there's a shovel here. But we already set the experiment and we can't change it. Like if we went back and dug up some... Fuck. That's okay, that's okay. Yeah, we're definitely not making it. My package has been delivered. I forgot about the mailroom. Okay. Amateur lockpick kit, gems and keys. Okay. I got more stuff in the other one, but... Oh, fuck. That means we have to do the boiler room puzzle. I didn't want to have to do the boiler room. Well, I guess it's, these are set the same. Ooh. Basically, it's just... Yes. So you do that, and then that gets that, and then this goes like this. And you turn that. And that's like that, I believe. We needed to go through there, and that does. Oh boy, I hate this puzzle. Yeah, okay, there we go. We did it. Oh boy. Oh goodness. If the elevator will work. The elevator doesn't work. The door's closed now. You just have to say you hate something and you figure it out? No, 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 no. I still didn't figure it out. Because I can't get over to that door now. Well, I can use the elevator, but I can't, when I turn this, I can't use the elevator anymore, but it opens the door. But now I can't get over here anymore. Unless I'm able to... This is what I need, this one. Now that goes, but now that doesn't go. Okay, okay. Fuck. Why? Okay. Okay. Let's go up. We're missing something. We're missing something. Now that we can get over there. Oh. There we go. I remember getting these to go, because maybe we'll be able to get a room that, well, like the pool, I think. I want a room that I'm able to use this room with, since we have this room. I hate the boiler room. The boiler room is so fucking... Okay. Now, is that another one done? Yes, that's 2. So it's this one, and then this one here. Huh? What a shame. So it's going up that one. This one's going up that one. So is it the one that's... Does this do it? There we go! Activate! Oh my god. Okay. The mail room. Does anything happen if we push it to the mail room? Hey, Alaska Bell, how are you doing? This is the last run of the day. We're doing puzzlies. I don't think that anything changes in here when I put the boiler room to this room. That's the thing that sucks about the boiler room, is that you need the room to be connected to it to give power to it. You've got to grab some food real quick? Okay, well, thank you for being here. So now we need to figure out how to open that door again. Oh, that doesn't even do that. Neither of these are lit up. I wonder if now that I've got the whole thing going, will it all turn off if I... No, it's going to keep going. Or is it? So far it's keeping going. Is it slowing down? It looks like it's slowing down. No, it's keeping going. It's not stopping. Okay. So we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. This was like our whole fucking thing. So if we do that, then that door opens. And then we can do this. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't stop once you turn it on, which is pretty good then. So we can do this. That still closes that though. Once you pop, you can't stop. That's the hope. Because I really want to be able to open that now. The only thing is that you need this turned that way 100% to get that going. Is there a way from the top? I think there was a way from the top that we were able to turn this. Okay, let's get to the top first of all. There we go. That's coming out now. So if I turn this, then that lights up and the door opens and this doesn't stop. I love it. So now with that going, we can hopefully draft a door. Like last time I thought I got lucky getting the thing. What did I use it on? It was the laboratory. But maybe you have a much higher chance of getting ones that work with this, especially if you have it set up. So let's see. Yeah, nothing matters. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. You think they've got the key for... whoa. I don't even have any money. But, like, do you think that this is the only place that you can get the special key that unlocks that, room? Yeah, definitely not the weight room. I already, already said no to that. The other two were both dead end, though. Yeah, we can go down in the passageway still. Down in the passageway. What is this? What is this? Boiler room is my least favorite room. Okay. Let's get out of there. I think that the laundry room is a room that works with the boiler room. All that work for that door to be so yeah, there was a list in one of the books. In one of the books that's like crafting or whatever, there was a list of rooms that worked with the boiler room that you could power up, and I think laundry room was listed. That like something happens if you power up the laundry room. But too late. The more times that we do it, Dimples, the quicker I'll be able to get it done. The more I understand it. So honestly, it's still learning. It's still learning. So the work was worth it. Let's go to aquarium. Aquarium. What? Can we really dig ourselves out of this? I guess the entrance hall was always a thing. We don't have very many steps, though. I know I wasted a couple of steps, but I forgot there's a key. Thank you, Kiryukaze, for the Rice Krispies. How are you doing today? Oh, goodness. Let's head down the corridor. We only got 5 more steps till the end of stream. We're not doing storeroom, we're going to do spare room. We're going to do bedroom. Okay, we're going to loop down. That's okay, we only got 4 steps left anyways. We can loop as much as we want. We're just going at this point. Library. Can we get a bookstore? We don't have any money. Who cares? What's our last room gonna be? You're trying to get better with kicks, so currently doing bullshit stretches. Stretches suck. Let's just head into the study. There's a safe in here. Coat, cat, cold, old, face, ace. That's what's circled. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2 and pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Oh, there's an apple. I can get another allowance. That's a good way to end stream. My allowance has been raised. My allowance is like 10 now. What is this blueprint? This is... looks like maybe the den. Do I need to light this candle? I don't have the right item for that. 44 letters in the message. In the entrance hall? 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. What do you mean 44 letters? I don't know. I'd say it's time to raid out and call it a day. Man, this study confuses me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Yep. Let's call it a day. We got an envelope for ourselves. For ourselves. Call it. We're calling it a day, Dimples. No, help, yes. Total rooms 23, rank reached 7, steps taken 51, items found 2. East wing favored, yes. Exit, save, and quit. So tomorrow, we're definitely going to make it to the antechamber. Yesterday, we were getting so close. So many times. Today we never even got close. I think it's just because I'm tired and I wasn't thinking as much. Okay. Quit game. Thank you for the good night. And then we get a raid. And thank you for the emotes. Good night, Shadow. Untuck. Supalia. You got Summoning Void, dudes. Dark Pictures Anthology. If anybody wants to ever play the Dark Pictures Anthology with me, I'm down. Delete Me Twice is playing it. I don't want to hop in because I don't want spoilers, but I've always wanted to play the 2-person version of the Dark Pictures Anthologies. I know you can play it single player, but there's a 2-player version. Is it on Steam? I don't know. I can check. Dark Pictures Anthology. It's made by the people that made what's Until Dawn, and I loved Until Dawn. Ooh, they're expensive. Ooh, they're all one of them is like $50. I'm assuming that one is going to be longer than the others, because I'm pretty sure most of them are like an hour or two long, but the other ones are like, yeah, like $20. Dark Pictures Anthology. It's just like an anthology series. It's like horror. It's like different games. House of Ashes, Devil in Me, Little Hope, House of Ashes, Man of Medan. Man of Medan was the first one, I believe. So the Devil in Me is the one that's super expensive. It must be longer. It must be longer, I would assume. Because why would it be like $30 more? It's got mixed reviews. Maybe it's not longer. Why do the reviews... Because all the other ones, the reviews are positive. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It seems like an interesting series. If it's not scary and cheap, I'd play Dimples. It's scary. It's a horror series. It's scary, and it's... Some of them aren't cheap. Well, one of them's $25, which to you is like $20. I'm looking at Canadian dollars. So yeah, for me it's like $25, and for you it's like 20. Oh, and she is playing it. It looks like she is playing it 2-player because she's playing it with Before You Lick It. It looks like cool, cool. Maybe we could raid before then. Let's raid Before You Lick It. You know, play or watch Scary. Aw. Well, let's raid.
All right.
Start raid. Before you click it? Yes, before you click it. Bye, Dimples.